What the fuck was this? No, really, what the fuck was this? Why the hell did I just watch something with animation so bad it makes Food Fight look like Coco in comparison? Who the hell's bright idea was this anyway? Yeah, let's take a fucking Flash game from 1998 and turn it into a fucking ugly animated movie a full 9 years after it came out. Yeah, because that won't look like a fucking soulless cash grab, now will it? I'm telling you guys right now, this is awful. This movie fucking sucks. I'm saying it right out of the gate. This movie broke me. This movie is insulting, ugly, and just plain retarded. Yeah, I have to use that word, retarded. I don't like using that word in an insulting manner like this, but fuck, yeah, there's no other word I can describe this movie. It's retarded. It got so bad, I actually had to ask for y'all's help in order to talk about this movie. So, let's talk about what might be the worst movie I've ever fucking seen. Let us review Elf Bowling, the movie. Now, before we talk about the movie, we should probably talk a little bit about the game in which the movie's based on. Or, well, based on, because let's face it, this movie has very little to do with the game. Huh, kind of like every other adaptation of a video game. How surprising. The game came out in the year 1998, and all it really was a cheap little Flash game that you probably spent about 10 minutes playing. It was a cheap little thing, there was fart jokes in it, the game was about Santa Claus bowling elves, probably because they were going on strike. Why were they going on a strike? Pfft, who cares? It was a video game. Alright? If we can have a video game about a fat Italian plumber saving a princess, we can have a video game about Santa Claus killing elves for no good reason. So, whatever went. Now the difference between the game and the movie is that the game was kind of crude and meant more for adults than kids. Yeah, there was a lot of fart jokes and all that stuff like that, but there was also blood and murder in it. Meanwhile, the movie is aimed for little kids. Like 5-year-olds at the most. Now, I understand that I was 5 when the games came out, and yeah, as a 5-year-old I did enjoy it, but I probably shouldn't have enjoyed them. Needless to say, the movie has very little to do with the game, so why am I talking about the game? I don't know. Maybe because it's a hell of a lot more enjoyable than this piece of shit? Just thought I'd bring it up. Alright, enough distractions. Let's start this shit.
So you think you know how Santa Claus became Father Christmas, eh?
Well, I am a 23-year-old man still living with his parents, so I probably should. Oh, I'm sorry, I think I put in the wrong movie. I thought this was a movie about Santa Claus, not pirates. Actually, no. This is the movie we're talking about. Yes, the movie about Santa Claus starts off with a pirate ship. The first scene, the first fucking frame of the movie is wrong. It's important to know that when you're watching this movie, it's important to learn to take everything at face value. Everything. So, with that in mind, what are we taking at face value? Well, for one, these pirates, they don't steal money, they steal toys. Yeah, because apparently toys are just the fucking best thing on the planet. Like, yeah, money? Fuck that shit. Toys! Toys is where it's at! 2, they steal the toys to sell it back to the parents to make money. Well, why not just steal the money? Like, why not just cut out the middleman? And 3, Santa Claus is the captain. Yeah, don't know what's wrong with that. I mean, yeah, Santa Claus can be the captain of a pirate crew because that makes so much fucking sense.
Oh, and before I retire to count me booty, I've a teensy question for yous. Who pooped in a peanut barrel?
Oh my god, it hurts already.
I'll be in me cabin counting me toys. Don't nobody dare disturb me.
Huh. So an old man wants to be alone in his quarters with his toy. Oh god, no! No, 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 no! Fuck that. Actually, as it turns out, Santa regrets stealing the toys and wishes to return them. Now, okay, that actually sounds like something Santa Claus would do, doing something bad and then immediately regretting it and want to make it right. Where they fuck up is him dropping it in the ocean hoping it floats back to them. Because, yeah, it's not gonna fucking sink. Okay, maybe the baskets can float back. But look, some of the fucking toys are just sitting there in the water. Even if the presents don't sink. You ever hear of salt damage, idiot? So we then cut to Santa Claus's brother Dingle, who looks nothing like the character in the game, nor like his brother. For fuck's sake, he has a black mustache and his brother has a white mustache. Like, what's going on there? Who is voiced by the delightful, the famously talented Tom Kenny. And before we go any further, yes, this is the worst thing he's ever acted in. Period. So it turns out Dingle was trying to steal some toys. Why? I don't want to know anymore. But Santa tells him to set up a game of bowling. Why? Because we need something that sets up a connection between the movie and the game. So after the game is won, Santa Claus celebrates his victory by collecting money because, like, is money the thing you guys are trying to get or toys? Because everybody keeps acting like toys are like the big fucking monetary stuff here in this fucking movie. It's like no, fuck the money. Yeah, toys is where it's at. Yeah, toys.
They caught the fox! Ah! Dingle caught the fox! Cook the box!
That guy's sword was already drawn when he went to draw it. Animation, can you just not animation? Because you can't animation.
What I'm innocent, I tell you! It were Dingle what fudged the figures! Why, you scary dog! He made me do it!
Oh, and by the way, Dingle's an asshole for no reason throughout the rest of the film. Yeah, he has no motivation to do anything. Literally. Every time he does something evil, he has no reason to do it other than just being a dick. Alright? He's just a motivationless, personality-less asshole who exists just to be a villain in the movie because the writers have no idea how to write a story without a villain. So, just in case any of you are confused about what the hell's going on, well, join the club because we're only 5 minutes in and I'm already super confused by what's going on. Dingle and Santa Claus are fighting over something and the pirates are mutinying and Dingle and Santa fall into icy cold water. Wait a minute! Why the fuck are they in Arctic waters? They're pirates! Look at them! They're all dressed up like pirates, like they're in the fucking tropics. Some of them aren't even wearing shirts. Guys, you're gonna freeze your fucking nuts off! Oh, and how fucking nice. They're still arguing despite being frozen solid. So we then cut to the North Pole where we see an elf named Lex snowboarding. Because, you know, snowboarding and pirates totally coexisted in the same era. Where he then discovers the frozen Santa and Dingle still arguing. Even though they've been frozen for God knows how long. So Lex invites his friends over who are, I'm sure they have names, but I'm just gonna call them Pointless Elf and Annoying Gay Elf. Okay, I'm sure the elf isn't gay, but he has this annoying gay lisp that's just... The second you hear his voice, you're immediately gonna hate him.
Lex, what the dingle bobs are they? And what are you gonna do with them?
I hope you don't mind, but I'm gonna talk like this all the time with my high-pitched gay lisp and all that kind of stuff, because I think I'm better than you. My dick's like 10 feet long, and my black boyfriend really loves it. Why did I call him a black boyfriend? I don't know why I brought that up. So Lex decides to free them out of the ice using a magical orb. Here we find out that Santa is apparently a man known as Whitebeard, someone who is destined to leave the elves one day. Someday. Any minute. Maybe. You're hilarious, movie. You're fucking really funny. Oh yeah, and Santa also tries to murder his brother the minute he's out of the ice. Santa Claus! The symbol of Christmas and murder.
Hey, I know that jig. It's a pants on fire fandango. Key of F sharp.
What the fuck? His ass catches on fire and you decide to immediately sing a song? What the fuck is wrong with you people? Do you have the attention span of a housefly? Do you have fucking ADD? Like what the hell is wrong with you people? Like, seriously. Also, why doesn't Santa just sit down? He's surrounded by fucking snow! So, after Santa and Dingle finally calm down to assess the situation, they try to figure out what the hell's going on, but the annoying gay elf senses something wrong.
You two wouldn't be pirates now, would ya?
Yeah, because elves know what pirates are. Also, I should probably bring up the fact that it's the year 600 AD, and yet he suddenly pulls out a beer drinking hat. Yeah, because I think this movie's pretty much proven that it just doesn't give a fuck about anything. So, Santa and Dingle are given a tour of the North Pole, where we then find out the elves' most sacred law.
Only with fun? Will work be done? Ugh, what a bunch of baloney.
Is that Tom Kenny talking to the writers? Is that what he said to them? That's what I would have said. So we found out that the elves have been building things called doobie-bobbins for God knows how many years. And what are doobie-bobbins, mind you? Toys. And like Jack in the Boxes, Santa and Dingle's boners just went... I don't know, that's really fucking weird. Now, this whole thing kind of begs the question, or questions might I ask. How long have they been making these doobie-bobbins? Who cares? Why are they making these doobie-bobbins? Again, who cares? Why are they calling them doobie-bobbins when they could just call them toys? Again, who cares? I think it's safe to assume that no one cared when making this piece of shit. And do you want proof? This scene right here. That sums up every problem with the movie in a fucking nutshell. 1. The animation. Not only is the animation in this movie so fucking ugly, but it's also really sluggish. Everything looks like it's floating on the goddamn moon. It floats and moves so goddamn slowly. It's weird. It's like they're swimming through water or whatever. 2. The orb. The orb is a plot device that can do whatever the plot demands. There's no limitations. It can do literally whatever the fuck the writer wants. That's lazy writing. And 3. This. We're bouncing, we're smiling. You stupid kids? Yeah, you don't give a fuck about what you're watching, you're just stupid kids. Who cares about intelligence and important writing? Yeah, you just like stupid shit that's on the screen, moving around and making stupid noise and shit. We're just doing what we fucking want to do. That's the problem with this movie. It's made for stupid little kids. And when I say that, I mean that's what the writers were thinking. That's what the animators were thinking. No one gave a fuck about this movie. It was made for stupid little kids that the writers thought that they wouldn't give a fuck about what's on the fucking screen. God, fuck this movie! And we're not even the fucking meat of it yet. We're barely at the 20-minute mark and I'm already fucking pissed off. God. So yeah, 20 minutes in, I'm already super pissed off. Can this movie make me any angrier?
In honor of your arrival, my specialty, steaming hot strudel.
Happens to be my favorite dish in the whole world, my lass.
Strudel is your favorite food in the whole world? Strudel? Strudel? Strudel! Strudel! Fucking God! There's just some things you don't fuck with! Alright? You don't kill a T-Rex in Jurassic Park 3, you don't turn Super Saiyan through a goddamn bubbly feeling in your back, and you do not, I repeat, do not change Santa Claus's favorite food from milk and cookies to goddamn strudel! I don't care how you Germans do it, okay? But the whole world has known it's milk and cookies. It's milk and cookies, okay? It doesn't matter what kind of cookie it could be, alright? Chocolate chip, almond, peanut butter, it doesn't fucking matter. Alright, and the milk, it can be chocolate, it can be soy milk, but it's gotta be milk. It's gotta be cookies. Not goddamn strudel! This is cookies and milk, damn it. Fucking... It's fucking cookies and milk, damn it. Cookies, man! Cookies! Cookies! Oh, God. Oh, Mountain Dew. Oh, you're my favorite food. Never replace you with Pepsi. Or goddamn strudel. So, only 20 minutes in, And this movie has already broken me. Can this movie do anything else? God, it sounds like I'm challenging the movie now. So Dingle wants the orb because he likes the power that it holds. He accidentally drops it and... Yeah! My pelvis broke! Along with my leg, 3 ribs, and my skull! I have a concussion! Yeah! Metal!
What the canoodle was that?
It's me favorite game, lad. Bowling. Elf bowling, that is.
Wow. Unbelievable. They actually found a way to work the elf bowling in this movie about elf bowling. I'm genuinely surprised by that. I really am.
Elf bowling, that is.
Whitebeard's favorite game is elf bowling.
Dude, he just said it out loud. Do you really need to repeat it? What the fuck's up with that guy's face? He looks like he's riding a bike and sucking a tea at the same time. So Santa and Dingle decide to work together in order to trick the elves, even though they were trying to murder each other 5 minutes ago, in order to get a new ship so they can track down their old crew and get revenge for the mutiny. But because Santa's the fabled Whitebeard, the elves want him to deliver presents to the kids all around the world.
Are you sure this fatso's Whitebeard? He's got the beard, doesn't he?
Almost all of the elves have white beards, and now they're armpit farting. Wait, what the fuck? You stupid kids think this shit's funny? Yeah, I bet you do. You're so goddamn stupid. So, because Santa's the fabled Whitebeard, the elves want him to deliver their toys to kids all around the world. Why? Because movie. Meanwhile, Dingle befriends a penguin because movie. Yeah, again, guys, just accept everything. Everything. Even Strudel. Goddamn Strudel. So, Santa agrees to the deal, and we then get introduced to all the elves who work in the workshop.
First, there's Rebel, who's in charge of packaging.
Yo, when the presents need wrapping, I'm the one make it happen. My feet start tapping, my hands keep a clapping.
Well, give it some credit. That's only the second most racist thing that Tom Kenny's ever voiced.
Bagger, who's in charge of shipping.
Thanks, Lex. You know, Santa, my trademarked expandable bag can carry over 10 billion toys. Let me
Thank you, Bagger.
Yeah, even Lex wants you to shut up.
Last but not least, there's Candle, our entertainment director.
Yeah, we don't care about him. So Lex then uses the orb to create the sleigh and the magical reindeer as well. Just for the record, that orb can create life. Life. It can literally make whatever the fuck it wants. Which brings up a really good question. Why the fuck do you guys have a workshop to build toys when you have a magical orb that can make anything and everything?
Hold everything! Santa, if you're gonna be in business with elves, you gotta remember this one important thing. When Rappelstiltskin wraps a package...
Oh, fuck off. Are you serious? It's bad enough he's the most annoying character so far in the movie, aside from everybody, but we really gotta give him a song? That voice is just so bad.
Elves need to be happy, their hearts must bring with joy, for it is only a happy elf who is able to make toys. If you want things to go smoothly, read Clause 3, Section 13, Subsection 8, Paragraph 16b. Elves better be happy, you better not make them feel crappy. Don't bomb us out, over papers you'll be slappy.
This movie has a lot of bullshit pandering, doesn't it? Like, for real, this movie has, like, absolutely no respect for children's intelligence at all, right? Like, this movie thinks that kids will laugh at literally anything. And I mean anything. Like, look, I'm picking my nose. Look! My ass! Look at it! Look! I just licked my foot. It was fucking disgusting. Are you stupid idiot kids out there laughing yet? Yeah, I bet you are. You're not? Well then you're too smart for this movie. So we then cut to 1400 years later because, yeah, nothing at all of importance could have happened within that time frame. Not how Santa became immortal, not how Dingle became immortal, how Christmas was started, how everyone knew Santa Claus and fell in love with him, why Dingle still commits crime. Absolutely nothing. Like, yeah, what? You think that important stuff needs to be talked about? Pfft, I think you're beginning to overestimate this movie's intelligence. This movie was made for stupid kids who don't give a fuck about anything except pretty fucking colors and stupid shit moving on the screen! So, despite hating his brother, Dingle has been living with his brother, but him and his new wife Giselle have had enough and kicked Dingle out. Despite hating his brother and despite trying to murder each other years later, Dingle is offended by this and wants revenge against his brother. I guess that counts as a motivation. Again, even though they tried to murder each other all those years ago and then they became friends to the point where they decided to live with each other, but Dingle still hated his brother for some reason. Man, Dingle's more bipolar than Sarah is. Oh, and by the way, remember their plan to get their revenge against the pirate crew for their mutiny and everything like that? Yeah, don't worry about it because it's never brought up again. Yeah, so you might as well forget about it. The movie did.
Imbeciles!
Oh, would you look at that? The penguins are immortal too. How? Why?
Got to split up Santa and Lex so I can pull the old switcheroo and take over Christmas. Because this time, Santa ain't coming to town.
How fucking low of an opinion do you have of your audience, movie? Like, no, really. How fucking stupid do you think they are? Do you really think they won't know that if you unscrew a fucking light bulb, that it won't fucking work? So you can just lie to them and say, oh yeah, it won't matter. Like light bulbs, they light up, right? That's what they fucking do. Not unless they're fucking screwed in, you dumbasses. Like, I don't know if you're trying to fucking fool kids, or if you just genuinely drink paint every fucking day and don't know that. God's Not Dead was not this insulting. Hop was not this insufferably stupid. Alright? And Food Fight was not this ugly. Yeah, I said it. Food Fight was not this ugly. Look at that fucking face. Look at the teeth. It looks like they're goddamn fused through a fucking, with like a fucking welding tool through his fucking mouth. My God. And you wanna know what's worse? Everyone in this movie is so unlikable. They are worse than Gary from Sahara. Yeah, I just said that. Every fucking character in this movie is more unlikable than Gary from Sahara. And the worst part of it is, it's from a lack of trying. Alright, Gary intentionally was meant to be unlikable. We were supposed to hate his fucking guts. These characters are so fucking stupid, they couldn't make me like him if they wanted to. Because they're just too stupid to fucking figure out that I hate every last one of them. Everyone in this movie is a goddamn idiot! And you're about to find out why. So Dingle wants to take over Christmas despite having no interest in it whatsoever. Why? Because he's a fucking idiot. So he challenges Santa Claus to a bowling game despite not really liking the game overall. Why? Because he's a fucking idiot. Santa Claus accepts the challenge despite having absolutely nothing to gain from it and everything to lose. Why? Because he's a fucking idiot. And Dingle cheats in front of everybody so fucking obviously that even a brain-dead moron will be able to see it. And yet, surprisingly enough, nobody sees this because they're all fucking idiots. But eventually they deduce that the guy who is known to be a liar, a cheater, and a criminal, surprisingly enough, lied and cheated. As a result, Santa Claus wins, making this entire fucking thing pointless. Why couldn't Dingle win here? Like, even if he did cheat, he should have won here. The elves didn't like him, they didn't want to work for him, and as a result, they went on strike wanting Santa to come back. Wouldn't that have made just a little bit of sense? Pfft. Yeah, it would. That's why you didn't fucking do it. You hacks! But that's okay, because apparently Dingle has another evil plan to try and steal Christmas, even though he doesn't care about Christmas, and there's no point to him trying to steal it.
Ooh, yes, imbecile number one. Hey, look, boss, I can do your mouth.
Fuck you, suck ass. But apparently, Dingle's evil plan is so evil, so malicious, and so well thought out that we actually need a song to tell us about it. Goody.
I love a mutiny, backstabbing, betrayal, yeah, that's for me. There's nothing finer in the seven seas than a good old-fashioned mutiny.
You know, Tom Kenny is a good singer, he really is, but does he really have to do this in the most nasally, high-pitched, whiny voice possible? It's like a goddamn knife screwing in my ear to my brain. It fucking hurts. Also, why is the song called I Love a Mutiny? Weren't you kicked off your pirate ship because of a mutiny? Chances are you'd probably hate one. Oh, God. I can't do this, guys. I can't do this anymore, guys. I need some help. So, if there are any volunteers that would like to take a crack at the song, then sure. Yeah, take your shots.
What in the 7 layers of hell is this?
Wait, what am I even looking at? I thought Legend of Frosty and Transformers 3 and 2 were bad enough for you, Tom. Why are you doing this to yourself, man? Why?
Well, this is unbelievably annoying. Well, so do me a favor and slither up there to the ceiling fan and hang me while you're right there. Because this is like the most annoying thing that Tom Kenny has done since his role in Transformers 2.
So wait, you're telling me that Tom Kenny, the Tom Kenny, sung this song? But this is the dude who gave us Master of Your Fate. What happened?
Will you please shut up? I mean, God, no one likes to hear your music. Thank you.
Well, that song has just made me officially drink bleach. I hope you're satisfied. Please do not come to my funeral. Thank you.
Kind of catchy, actually. Heavy, the penguins. Rat tag. Of course, it's stupid, but I got fun, funny, and very gifable. I'd make a gif of that. Be very good.
So I like the song. I think it's quite cute. The actor's voice is okay. I don't find it unpleasant. Overall, I give that performance a 5 out of 10. Although I do have to say the penguins looked quite drunk. So I'm removing some points for that. But overall, okay.
Thank you, guys. I'm glad to know that some of you share my pain, while others, y'all are crazy. I mean, yeah, some of y'all are just crazy. But thanks anyway, I guess. On with the review. Fuck my life. So as it turns out, the toy count is down by 6 billion toys, and apparently it's been hinted that Dingle had something to do with it. What the fuck did he do with 6 billion toys? He probably fucked them all to death. Remember, But seriously though, we never get an explanation to what happened to those 6 billion units. And apparently only 2 weeks before Christmas. You guys are aware that was practically the human population to the entire planet back in 2007? It's like, really? Was no one guarding the toys? Was no one keeping check all year round? At all? Like, no. You're just missing 6 billion toys. Like that. And no one's gonna ask what happened to them? Well, apparently as it turns out, Lex was in charge of the toy count, and yet he's never been off count before.
Lex, in all our years, we never been short 10 toys.
That's a good point, Lex. What the fuck have you been doing all year? Or, better question, why the fuck were you not watching the toy count all year? When all of a sudden 6 billion toys just up and disappear? Or were they never made? The movie never fucking explains what the fuck happened. At all. So the Penguins sabotage the toy machine, drop a can of gunpowder into Lex's hand, and because of this, Santa automatically, on the spot, just believes that Lex did it on purpose. Even though he's never apparently done stuff like this before in the past. And remember, they've been working together for 1,400 years. But no, Santa's just gonna accept this at face value. He's just gonna think Lex is an asshole out of nowhere now, and as a result, fires him. Just to clarify, guys, everyone in this movie is a fucking idiot! Oh, and some of you may be wondering, why doesn't Lex just use that magical orb thing of his to fix the toy machine? Or recreate the 6 billion toys that were lost?
Lex, the toy count's still off.
I know. The orb's on the blink again.
Oh, there's your reason. It's on the fritz. After 1,400 years, it decides to just stop working. Yeah. Soon shortly after, Dingle goes to Santa's house to tell him that Lex ran away and is now stuck on the ice. Santa, who is still an idiot mind you, actually believes his brother who tried to steal his job no more than 10 minutes ago, and actually runs after him. The fuck? Take your sleigh, you dumb fuck! What are you doing? So, unsurprisingly, because Santa's a big fat fucking moron, he gets stuck on the ice out there all alone. Meanwhile, Dingle and the Penguins blow up the workshop. Yeah, they blow up the workshop. Good job taking over Christmas, guys. Yeah, nice job there, movie. Really inconsistent there. The Penguin can jump in the water and not freeze to death, but Santa freezes like that. And don't bring up the fact that the Penguin's an aquatic bird that lives up there. It's still fucking stupid. What a really weird thing that just kind of came out of nowhere. Everything.
What'll we do?
It looks to me like there's only one thing you can do.
Dingle's right. No bowling means no fun. And no fun means no work. We're on strike!
I think you're less on strike and more out of a job. Alright? 2 weeks till Christmas, 6 billion toys short, and your factory blew up. Yeah, you're out of a job, buddy. But it's okay, because Dingle takes charge and tells everyone that it's time to go to Fiji. Yeah, because everyone's gonna work with the criminal who tried to steal Christmas again no more than 10 minutes earlier in the movie. But because they're all fucking idiots, they decide to work with Dingle anyway, not suspecting any wrongdoing out of him whatsoever, even though he's been doing nothing but wrongdoing the entire movie. Why are we trusting him? So they get into a plane because the North Pole has a plane, and they decide to watch a movie.
Today's movies in elf class will be Gremlins, Gremlins 2, and Grizzly Adams.
Yeah, come on, these elves need something really intelligent and wholesome, like the Emoji Movie.
As I scour the South Pacific in search of a new workshop, I reminisce about me Christmas takeover, making me net worth somewhere in the upper billions.
Who are you?
You must be Dingle, the one with billions. I mean, the one with the $1 billion looks.
No, seriously, who the fuck are you? Apparently, yeah, the movie decides out of nowhere to give Dingle a girlfriend. Yeah, we're 50 minutes in and we're just gonna introduce a brand new character out of the fucking blue. Like, no, literally out of the blue. She's wearing blue. See that? See the joke I made there? But, yeah, that's just great. Yeah, why not? Let's just add more stupid fucking characters to the movie because it's not stupid enough as it is. Fuck me in the ass. So the woman's name is I don't know. If she has a name, someone can tell me in the comments, but I'm just gonna call her Gold Digger. So, Gold Digger here actually has a resort in Fiji that apparently Dingle can set up operations for the new workshop. Why was she on the plane in the first place? I don't fucking know. Why was she in the North Pole? I don't fucking know. Why does she have a place in Fiji? I don't fucking know. Alright? It's at this point where it's time to stop asking questions, guys, alright? We're clearly not gonna get an explanation for anything at all. So, yeah, we're in Fiji now, and now Dingle has a girlfriend. And apparently some island natives work at this resort. And then we get to meet some of the natives. He has a chief and everything like that. So the question is this a resort? And they're just the workers who were meant to dress to fit the theme? Or is this actually like a village where these guys live? Why am I asking questions? I'll never learn, will I? Meanwhile, back at the North Pole, Mrs. Claus finds Santa frozen in ice, and she gets him out by warming his heart. I don't know. This movie's weird. It's so weird.
Well, it was fun while it lasted, Grizz. I guess it's over now.
Over? It wasn't chance that brought you to the elves like a big frozen fish stick.
Actually, yeah, it was. It was nothing but chance. He got kicked off his boat, he fell into frozen waters, turned into an ice cube, and literally drifted via ocean current to the North Pole, where he just happened to be discovered by nothing but chance. It was literally nothing but chance he became Santa Claus. That and terrible writing and plot convenience.
Maybe I should convince you, yeah?
Not this time, Grizz. This is between me and me brother. I'll send a can for you, Grizzy!
Husband of the year, guys. Husband of the year. Seriously, though. I've got to save my elves! Bros before ho-ho-hos, am I right? So we then cut back to Fiji, where Dingle has apparently enslaved all the elves by hypnotizing them. Which is really stupid because he brought them to Fiji so they could have fun and build the toys voluntarily. Why are you enslaving them, dude? Oh, that's right, because Dingle's a one-dimensional villain whose sole purpose is to be evil, okay? If what he's doing isn't evil, then it's out of character for him. Oh, would you look at that? The orb is working again. How convenient. For Dingle, anyway, because instead of using the orb to just blow him up like Lex should have, he instead just lets Dingle steal it from him and he gets blown away instead. Again, everyone's a fucking idiot! What? You can't be serious. Lex is a Jedi? Oh! So as it turns out, the magic was inside of him all along. Yeah, that makes no fucking sense. If the magic was in Lex all along, then how the hell is Dingle able to use the magic in the orb too? If the orb was just a tool meant to help Lex. So Santa finally arrives, here to save Christmas, but Dingle decides to, oh my god!
Look, we totally give it up to your awesome Dingle-ness. Yeah, dude, like you rock!
Okay, normally I would love this, alright? Bad, dated 90s shit usually is my favorite thing ever. I mean, look at this. They're wearing swimming trunks, they're wearing sunglasses, they do this, and they even say gnarly. They even say gnarly. They really do.
Say cheese, gnarly old dude.
But no. No, this movie is so fucking bad, it's ruined it for me. Alright? Even with this amazingness right here, I can't fucking enjoy it. No. Good job, Elf Bowling, the movie. You literally took away my favorite thing and ruined it for me. Fuck you. So Santa is then captured and buried neck deep in sand. Dude, why not just kill him? I mean, you had no qualms with killing him before. Why not just fucking kill him already? Like, you're the big, bad, evil guy. Just fucking kill him already.
Say cheese, gnarly old dude.
Hey! Only I can say gnarly and make it sound cool. Dude. So eventually, Lex discovers Santa buried deep in sand and has an important question to ask him.
Get me out of here!
First, Tell me why you wrote that letter saying elves stink.
Why the hell do you still think he wrote that letter? It's obvious that Dingle lied to you again. Are you that fucking dense? God!
It was you that made me realize the truth, that I didn't need to be ashamed of giving toys and happiness to all the children of the world. It's you, Max, who will always have a place deep in me heart as me closest friend and as the kindest, dearest little elf of them all.
This is like a chick flick, except instead of smoking babes, dude, it's a munchkin and a fat guy.
Yeah, sure. Whatever makes this movie end faster. Whatever works for you.
Dingy wingy, we've met our toy quota.
How the fuck did you make 6 billion toys in a few hours? What, did you use that magic orb that you shouldn't be able to use at all? Because that would actually make some bit of sense, or wait, no, I'm thinking again. I shouldn't be doing that. Plus, it kind of sends a really weird message, don't you think? Apparently, being enslaved is the best thing for Christmas. Because if they weren't enslaved, they wouldn't have made those toys to save Christmas, so... Like, movie, what are you trying to tell me here? You telling me that slavery is a good thing? So, now that Santa is free, he and Lux decide to try and free the other elves. But when they find out the workshop is guarded, they get help from the chief, who decides to play some drums and... I have no idea what to say about this. I really do not.
Whoa! Awesome booty.
Wait, what did you just say?
Awesome booty.
One more time?
Awesome booty.
Bonage?
Booty.
Bony?
Booty.
Boobies?
Booty.
What the fuck, dude?
Santa, there's gotta be some way to turn this whole mess around. Yes.
Are you fucking kidding me? You're not. You're seriously not. You're ripping off Rat-Tat-Toring! Are you kidding me?
Greg, how did you turn that thing on?
I think I pushed the switch.
What switch?
They pushed the button behind you.
Really?
Did you say pull?
No.
Oh my god. Fucking idiots.
Are you saying button?
Oh my god, this guy's an idiot. Look at
Did
these
you say button or switch?
The button is a switch.
What switch? Oh, button.
Oh my god.
But, unlike Rat-Tat-Toying, where they eventually discovered how to turn off the fan, here, they do it by complete fucking accident, proving that the characters in this movie are actually stupider than in Rat-Tat-Toying. That is a new fucking low.
Huh? Where the bleep am I?
Yeah, and what the bleep's happening? Huh, how come my underwear's on backwards?
Well, that is a very good question. I don't know, maybe Dingle mistook you for one of his toys? Do.
Dingle tricked us. He wrote that letter, not Santa. Let's get him, elves!
Yeah, let's get the guy that actually somewhat helped save Christmas in a weird way. Wait, is he the bad guy actually? I think he's done more good than any other character in this movie has. So Santa runs after Dingle, who is finally taking off to deliver Christmas. Meanwhile, Mrs. Claus finally arrives in a taxi. Don't ask questions, just accept everything.
Santa?
Okay, if this movie has anything, it's the way she said that line there. She says it like a 3-year-old. Like, Santa?
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 It's the bunny!
Wait! I know what to do!
And Santa would accept your challenge. Why? Oh, that's right, because he's a fucking idiot! Dude, you have nothing to gain, just everything to fucking lose!
This time, it's Super Elf Bowling!
Also, I completely forgot, this movie's about bowling, isn't it?
Well, Raffle, this is the biggest game in Fijian bowling history.
Yo, Lex, it's the only one. And it's pitting brother against brother for the Christmas part. I mean bag. I mean fat. I mean box. I mean, yeah, you know what I mean.
Shut up. Just shut the fuck up. So we have yet another bowling match between Santa and Dingle. And once again, nobody expects that the lying cheater might lie and cheat to win. Which is exactly what he does. And again, everyone's so fucking stupid that no one sees it coming or even sees it when he does it blatantly in front of everybody. Hell, it's even weirder when Santa literally holds a bomb, rolls the bomb at the pins, and for some reason the bomb doesn't knock the pins over. Because, yeah, that makes so much sense. Yeah, now the movie's just ignoring real physics. Whatever. But, as it turns out, the chief saw everything and actually videotaped it because he was apparently the only one that saw the lying cheat being a lying cheat. Surprisingly enough. So, he ties the penguins to rockets and murders them, Dingle gets a rocket up his ass, and Santa is crowned the King of Christmas again. Because we gotta wrap this movie up, so thank God. Normally I complain about just needlessly murdering the villains like that, but no, I don't care. Yeah, fuck this movie. Fuck everything. I wish everyone died. That's the only way this movie would be a lot better. If everyone fucking died in it.
Ready for takeoff! And we made it just in time, thanks to you, laddie.
No, thanks to you, Santa.
The bullshit! Y'all didn't do fucking shit! Dingle's the one that made all the presents, and Dingle's the one who saved Christmas. But what did he get? A fucking rocket up the ass and sent to space! No, you know what? No, nope. Not complaining about it. Nope. The more people who die by the end of this piece of shit, the better. But before we end this piece of shit, we have to go up to the North Pole where Lex can just magically fix everything that was destroyed. Yeah, have a happy ending. Yeah, sorry, no. God, this fucking shit was terrible! This was the worst thing I'd ever seen! Period! This movie was the worst thing I'd ever seen in my life. Period. Everything about it was just fucking terrible. The animation is awful. It's ugly. It's bulgy. It's so goddamn slow and stiff all the time, it makes me want to throw up. The characters are all idiots, alright, with no motivation towards anything and lacking any form of common sense whatsoever. The story is ridiculous. It's contrived. It's forced. It's inconsistent. It throws whatever the fuck it wants at you for no rhyme or reason, expecting you to just take it at face value. And that's all this fucking movie was. It's just random shit they threw at you just to test your limits, to see how long you went before you fucking broke. And I broke at the 20-minute mark. I didn't make it that long. Now, I'm a pretty tolerant person when it comes to bad movies, alright? I sat through God's Not Dead, I sat through Hop, I sat through Astro Boy, I sat through fucking Food Fight. I survived those movies, but 20 minutes of Elf Bowling the movie made me lose my goddamn sanity. Please, for the love of Christ, do not watch this movie. You can watch all the reviews you want. You can watch The Mysterious Mr. Enter. You can watch Bob's Show. You can watch anyone else's review, but I promise you, we do not do this movie justice, alright? We can tear this movie up to shreds, and it will never be enough to get rid of the horrible fucking shit stain that this film put on the animation world. I mean, fuck. Give Food Fight some credit. That movie spent 9 years in development hell. Alright, any movie, animated or otherwise, would come out being a piece of shit. But not this movie. As far as I know, this is how the movie was supposed to come out. Alright, this is what we ordered. This is how the movie came packaged and delivered to our front door. This steaming pile of shit. This is what we got. And fuck. And it's over. It's fucking over. That's the best thing I can say about it. It's over. It's finally over, and I never have to look at this piece of shit ever again. So, that was Elf Bowling the movie. Literally the worst movie I've ever seen in my life. Worse than God's Not Dead. Worse than Food Fight. Worse than the Emoji Movie. This was worse than that. I fucking swear. Oh my god. My name is RaisorBlade. Merry Christmas. Happy holidays. I'll see you next year. Hopefully. If I'm not out of the fucking asylum by then.